Hey guys, Frost here. Welcome back to a new episode of Rags to Riches. Recently I reached level 70 on my Paladin, and even before we got all the heroic keys, we managed to get 4 pieces of the Righteous set, also get defense capped, which makes me very happy. On the Paladin we have engineering and mining, 2 great professions in TBC for gold making, and not only. Today we decided to go into Nagrand and chase some clouds, also hunt the rich minerals that are scattered all across the map. We did 3 hours of grind in total. 1 hour was done early in the morning, right before the maintenance, like 2 hours before the maintenance, when the place was, well, still with less competition. 1 hour was done after the maintenance, and 1 hour was done close before peak time started. Today we're going to venture into Nagrand, and I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks on how to make this grind work for you as well. And also, if you're curious to see how much gold you can make per hour with mining and engineering. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing you need in order to be efficient at mining and picking clouds, you need to get the add-on called GatherMate, and then you need to get the GatherMate database. Once you get them both installed, you can get them from CurseForge. You go to Interface, Add-ons, you go to GatherMate 2, you go to Import, and here you want to use Merge or Overwrite. It's your call. If you already have the GatherMate installed and you want to install a new data, you can keep your old data and merge it with the other one. You choose the things you want to import. I chose herbalism, mining, gas clouds, and treasures. Then you go to the expansion box, you check Burning Crusade, and you press Import GatherMate 2 data. This will make your map look something like this. As you can see, all of the potential node spawns are on the map, including the gas clouds. Now, I'm not sure if the database is filled. These gas clouds, I had them from before, so I merged my database, but I'm sure you can find out yourself. Now, as you can see all the potential mineral spots, and even if you see that one is a diamante deposit, there's a potential that the rich one can spawn in the same direction. Things like corium veins are not shown on the map, but that's because corium vein can spawn in an adamantite or rich adamantite node. Now, the most concentrated amount of adamantite can be found in caves. Nagrand has a lot of caves. There's a cave in the northwest. There's a cave in the southeast, and there's also a cave next to Hala, and north to Hala and south to Hala. Now, the problem with those caves is that, from what I've seen so far, is that people kind of camp them. The rogues inside or hunters. If you're playing a class like a rogue or a hunter, you can stealth into it, or you can rush to the mine node and then just feign that and profit. Another thing I discovered during my grind is that a lot of bots are present. There's going to be a lot of competition. For example, there's a guy on my server, a mage, that it's doing this 24/7. I don't think he's doing anything else, just picking clouds and mining. The first hour I did was pretty chill, especially since it was early in the morning. There wasn't that much competition. Well, there's still the usual suspects that are there all the time, but I did manage to find a lot of adamantite deposit. I even got blues from those deposits, like 2 dawnstones. I was managing to pick a lot of clouds. I was actually amazed how good it is early in the morning. And then I moved to the second hour, which the second hour was straight after the maintenance, like 1 hour after the maintenance. And I was barely able to find a single deposit. I think during that whole hour, I got like 2 stacks only of adamantite. I couldn't find the nodes. A lot of people logged at the same time. Maybe they're waiting for the maintenance, or they woke up, and it got a bit more competitive. Now, another thing is what I noticed when you're mining and picking clouds in Outland is that there is no respect. In Classic, it used to be different. That's one of the reasons why I done this video. I really enjoy to pick resources from the map, like mining, engineering, herbalism, and so on. And I noticed that it's a bit different from Classic. People are more cold here. If you find first an adamantite deposit and you fight the mob, no one will respect that. They will just come and pick it to you. If you're already hitting a rich adamantite deposit, people from the same faction or from the opposite faction will come and tap it while you're doing it. Some things I noticed that some people do is that they tap the node and they don't loot the contents, and they wait until the other person that is trying to steal the node leave. Because if you tap it and you don't loot the contents, the other guy cannot tap it at the same time. However, if two of guys are fighting for one rich adamantite deposit, you will be able to steal like half of it if you know how to tap. So that's what I'm trying to say. There is no respect when it comes to that. Maybe on other servers is different. I'm just talking about Firelina, the one that I performed this test on. On the third hour, which was about 1 to 2 p.m. Firelina time, which it's already pretty competitive. I would say it's considered peak time, especially since Firelina received a massive influx of people from other regions, Spanish people, and I think even from China. The server is always full, always alive. It got a bit easier, and I don't think it got easier because there were many more people. I think it got easier because I got luckier. I got really lucky on the third hour. I found a lot of adamantite deposits, less primal heirs, however. But overall, I kind of enjoy more grinding for this during peak times than I do early in the mornings. This is the results, what I got from 3 hours after I finished my 3 hour. Going from down to up, the first 3 rows are made in the morning during the first hour. The next 2 rows are made in the second hours, slightly after the maintenance. And the last 2 rows, which is the first 2 rows, are made in the last hour. As you can see, in the second hour, we got only 2 adamantite ores stacks. And in the first and last hour, we got 4 in total. First hours gave us way more primal heirs. Probably there were no engineers in the morning. And last hour gave us which was during peak time, gave us the least primal heirs. Now, the first hour made us a total of 432 gold if we calculate the adamantite ore at 38 gold a stack, the dawnstones at 30 gold a piece, the fell iron, I'm not sure exactly about the price, but I put 10 gold a stack, and I think it's a bit more expensive, but still 10 gold a stack. The primal heirs sell for about 20 gold, and primal earth sells for about 5 gold. First hour was 432 gold. The second hour was not that great. It's only 250 gold. I said I couldn't find any deposits. Maybe I didn't have a lot of luck. 250 golds. As you can see, the number of primal heirs went a bit down. Hence, the competition logged straight after the maintenance. And the last hour, which I think, in my opinion, we got really lucky, especially it was a lot of competition. We got lucky and we found those adamantite deposits, and especially the rich ones, which you can tap them more. And we made a total of 340 gold. Overall, it was fun to grind it. I took breaks in between the grinds, and I think it's mining and engineering, it's one of the best gold grinds available out there. If you don't take into account, of course, boosting or stealthing into dungeons, which seems to be a thing of what people do. My rogue, it's only 64, but soon I'm going to cover that as well. We're going to try to stealth dungeons like mana tombs, like steam vaults, and we see what we can get in total. Also, we have herbalism there, so we can do outdoor grinds as well. On 3 hours, we made a total of 1,000 plus gold, which makes it about 330, 340 per hour, consistent with the prices from Firelina. On some servers, I've noticed that the adamantite prices can be higher, such as 58 gold. On some prices, they're lower, 33 gold. I think here is somewhere in the middle with 20 gold for primal air and 38 gold for adamantite ore. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, stay frosty.